Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back to the WWE 2K24 Universe Mode series. And we're kicking off the show on Friday Night SmackDown with Sami Zayn, the man who had a stare down with main event Jey Uso after the Royal Rumble. And he also lost out on the WWE Tag Team Championships last week with his partner Kevin Owens. The New Day, the new champions on Friday Night SmackDown. And we will be hearing from them later on this evening. But Sami Zayn is kicking off the show and he has a message for the WWE Universe. I wonder what he's got to say here tonight as he grabs the microphone. Let's see what the underdog from the underground has got to say.
You know what? I've been thinking a lot for years. I've given my everything to this industry. Every drop of sweat, every ounce of my being, every damn piece of my soul. And you know what I've learned? It's never enough. No matter what I do, no matter how hard I fight, no matter how much I give, everybody just keeps taking, I give and I give and I give and I give. But all people like Jey Uso do, all people like Kevin Owens do, they put the blame on me. Like, they take the moments that should have been mine. They take the respect that I earned. But you know what? I see it now. I see it clearer than I ever have before. And you know when it clicked? When I jumped Jey Uso in that parking lot before Cyber Sunday? At first, I told myself I was doing it for Kevin. I told myself I was doing it for Jey because deep down, I thought I was helping him. I thought I was saving him from himself and from what Kevin Owens might do to him. But the truth is, that was the first time in my life I did something for me. And now I know exactly what I need to do. No more playing the good guy. No more doing what's right for other people. I'm doing what's right for me. And what's right for me is taking that WWE Undisputed Championship from main event Jey Uso. Because I deserve it, because I need it. Because for once in my damn life, I'm putting myself first. So Jey, I'm calling you out. Elimination Chamber, one-on-one. Me versus you. And when it's over, when that final bell rings, the underdog from the underground won't just be in the main event of WrestleMania. He'll be walking in as WWE Undisputed Champion.
So ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the show, we have another Elimination Chamber qualifying match over on Friday Night SmackDown side of things in the women's division. And you can see that the crowd are not pleased at seeing Bayley here tonight. So the last time we saw Bayley was obviously in the Royal Rumble match, but she was eliminated by the person who went on to win the thing, Jade Cargill. However, before that, the last time that we saw Bayley was about a month ago now, when she made it clear to Sasha Banks that she was not about to allow Sasha to get anywhere near that WWE Women's Championship once again. Bayley clearly still holding a grudge ever since SummerSlam, where Sasha Banks got a victory over her and forced her to leave Damage Control. But now Bayley looks to shift her focus and try and head to the Elimination Chamber. And here is her opponent, the former WWE Women's Champion, Nia Jax. Now, there are already 2 slots taken in that Elimination Chamber. We're yet to find out whether Tiffany Stratton will be defending her championship inside the chamber. But at the moment, there's only 2 slots that have been taken, and they are taken up by AJ Lee and Charlotte Flair are the 2 superstars on Friday Night SmackDown who will be heading to the Elimination Chamber. Maybe for the championship or maybe for a #1 contendership. We're yet to find out. So Bayley looking very determined here, very focused. coming up against Nia Jax. So it's going to be one hell of a challenge for Bayley. And also, you could say that it's going to be one hell of a challenge for Nia Jax as well, as now Nia Jax going to look to assert her dominance here. She does so in early goings, just shoving Bayley away from her. But Bayley making this a bit of a scrappy fight. I feel like she needs to do that. And the crowd don't seem to really know who to cheer for here. Got two superstars who are not crowd favourites here. So I'm pretty sure that the SmackDown audience here tonight probably don't really care who qualifies for the Elimination Chamber. They probably don't want either of these two in there. And now Bayley going to head up to the top rope. Maybe looking to make some quick work out of Nia Jax. A big splash off the top rope and into the cover she goes for a big victory. But no, Nia Jax is able to power out. So Nia Jax, of course, lost out on her rematch against Tiffany Stratton at the Royal Rumble. Tiffany Stratton finally put down Nia Jax once and for all. And Tiffany Stratton is looking ahead to WrestleMania, but she could end up facing Nia Jax once again if Nia Jax is successful here tonight. Regardless of whether Tiffany Stratton will be defending her championship in that Elimination Chamber, she could still see Nia Jax either in the chamber or maybe even at WrestleMania. As now Bayley locking in a submission hold here. Nia Jax near the ropes. Is she able to break the hold? She can. She was able to just shift her body weight. And oh my goodness, Nia Jax comes flying in with a cannonball. Just taking Bayley down to the mat. And Bayley's feeling the wear and tear here. Nia Jax now with the knee to the spine of Bayley. And now Bayley being sent off the ropes. And Nia Jax into a sidewalk slam. Nia Jax utilising her power just as she did when she was champion. Such a dominant force in the division is Nia Jax. And Bayley is struggling to keep up here. Using her quickness though, at least momentarily. And now she's been caught by Nia Jax once again up on the shoulders. And Nia Jax now showing off the power. Slamming Bayley down to the mat. And Bayley wisely heading to the outside to create some room. But Nia Jax just catches her. Now Nia Jax with a reversal on the apron. Heading back into the ring, and now, oh, a big kick there by Bayley. Makes Nia Jax stumble back into the ropes. Now some big clubbing blows to the spine. So I'm sure that Bayley would love to maybe try and win that WWE Women's Championship just before WrestleMania. And perhaps that would be her way of stopping Sasha Banks from getting anywhere near the title. But Nia Jax, of course, also has her own motivation. She probably still wants to get some revenge on Tiffany Stratton. Albeit she did fail at the Royal Rumble. I'm sure she's putting that in the back of her mind as she heads up to the top rope now. Looking to put an end to Bayley here, perhaps. Bayley coming back to her feet. And Nia Jax now double axe handle connecting. And Bayley is really struggling here. Nia Jax just dominating this matchup. And slammed down face first into the canvas. Nia Jax again going to head up to the top rope. What on earth is Nia Jax thinking here? Into a big body splash, almost missing out, but just about catching Bayley. It's a long distance. And Bayley is in deep, deep trouble here. As Nia Jax off the ropes, it went for a leg drop. But Bayley was wiser to it. And now, oh, Bayley setting up Nia Jax for the Rose Plant. Connecting and into the cover goes Bayley for the victory to head to Elimination Chamber. No, Nia Jax is still hanging in there. And Bayley can't quite put away the irresistible force just yet. But she could be closing in on that victory. She needs to try and remain on top here. She's doing well at the moment, sending Nia Jax into the corner, but a big DDT connecting. Commentator's curse there. Just as I gave her her praise, she's been caught, and this could be the beginning of the end. Because Nia Jax dragging Bayley into position here. Up to the second rope, Nia Jax into the Annihilator, crushing Bayley. That's got to be it. And Bayley has kicked out at probably a 2.999. How on earth has she done that? My God. It's Bayley now. Sending Nia Jax off the ropes. A big elbow to the jaw of Nia Jax. Well, the Annihilator usually puts everyone away. But now Bayley, oh my word, into a Bayley to belly out of absolutely nowhere. The power to head to Elimination Chamber. She's done it. Bayley is victorious. That's a massive win for her. As she takes one step closer to WrestleMania. And she heads to the Elimination Chamber. She will be joining both AJ Lee and Charlotte Flair inside the chamber. But who else will be joining them? 3 more slots to fill.
You thought it was over, didn't you, Cody? You thought that after Clash at the Castle, you could just move on. That maybe, just maybe, you finally put Rated RKO in the past. But then the Royal Rumble happened. And what did you learn that night, Cody? You learned that you don't get rid of us that easily. You learned that no matter what, we're always watching. You tried to throw Randy out, and what happened? The Viper struck, and just like that, you were gone.
Cody, let's be honest here. You had this coming. You took me out for months, put me on the shelf like I was nothing. But at the Rumble, I reminded you exactly who the hell I am. I am Randy freaking Orton. I am the Apex Predator. And now I'm back, and I'm not alone.
That's right. Rated RKO is back, and we're better than ever. Which brings us to why we're here. 2 weeks, Elimination Chamber. Cody Rhodes, you say you want revenge? You want payback for what happened at the Rumble? Good. Because we're giving you that chance. We want you in a match. And hell, we're feeling generous, Cody. You can even bring a partner if you can find one. But let's be real. We both know you don't have any friends. You burned every bridge you had. You stand alone in this business, Cody. And at Elimination Chamber, that's exactly how we're going to leave you. Alone and broken.
Make no mistake, Cody. This isn't just a match. This is an execution. You don't beat us. You don't survive us. This ends one way, with Rated RKO standing over what's left of you.
Tick-tock, Cody. Find a partner or don't. Either way, at Elimination Chamber, we end the American nightmare.
And ladies and gentlemen, as we move on with the show, we're into another Elimination Chamber qualifying match. And we have the boss, Sasha Banks, looking to earn herself an opportunity at heading to the Elimination Chamber. We did see her former best friend earlier on tonight, Bayley, successfully qualify for that chamber match. So I'm sure that Sasha Banks is going to have even more motivation now to try and join Bayley inside that chamber. And especially to try and stop Bayley on her pursuit at heading to WrestleMania. But we also have AJ Lee and Charlotte Flair inside that chamber match as well. But who's Sasha Banks' opponent going to be here tonight? Oh my God. The man is back on Friday Night SmackDown. It is Becky Lynch making her way down to the ring. So we did see Becky Lynch appear in the Royal Rumble match. But Becky Lynch now, she was unsuccessful in the Royal Rumble, and now she's looking to perhaps head to the Elimination Chamber and maybe earn her spot to WrestleMania via that route. Well, Becky Lynch earlier on in this Universe Mode series did hold that WWE Women's Championship. And she successfully defeated Bianca Belair on multiple occasions, 3 times. If you've watched recent Monday Night Raw episodes, you would know that Bianca Belair addressed that issue. But luckily, she doesn't have to look over her shoulder at Becky Lynch perhaps trying to come at her. Although I guess if Becky Lynch is successful here, and if Jade Cargill chooses Tiffany Stratton, and Becky Lynch wins the Elimination Chamber, maybe we might see Bianca Belair and Becky Lynch once again. But Becky Lynch needs to take down the boss before she can even think about that. And here we go. Sasha Banks, Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch on her big return to Friday Night SmackDown here. We haven't seen her in quite some time. She lost out that championship to Nia Jax. Now DDT planting Becky Lynch. Nia Jax was the woman to take that championship away from Becky Lynch a number of months ago. And now Sasha Banks just missing out on that Meteora. As Becky Lynch saw it coming. Just had a little step to the side. Now Becky Lynch looking to gain control here, but Sasha Banks is just proving to be thorn in the side of Becky Lynch. These two going back and forth here. Some great technical wrestling, and now Becky Lynch into an armbar, slamming Sasha Banks down to the mat, trying to lock that armbar in, but big strikes by Sasha Banks here. Well, what a victory this would be for either one of these two. Sasha Banks has had one hell of a year, but Becky Lynch, of course, had that title reign earlier on in the series. Sasha Banks did momentarily hold that WWE Women's Championship before Nia Jax took that title back. Now Sasha Banks slamming Becky Lynch down, looking for the three amigos here is Sasha Banks. Connecting with a second. Is she going to connect with a third? She is. And into the pinfall she goes to put down the man, Becky Lynch. But Becky Lynch kicks out before a 1 count here. So Sasha Banks is going to have to need to do a lot more than that to keep Becky Lynch down. But you can't turn your back on the man. Getting a little bit too arrogant. I guess that this would probably be what Bayley would say. She'll probably say that Sasha Banks is too arrogant for her own good. As now Becky Lynch heading up to the top rope. She wants Sasha Banks back to her feet. And off the top rope into a missile drop kick. Dropping Sasha Banks down to the canvas. Big kick to the spine now. Sasha Banks back to her feet. And Becky Lynch is building some momentum here. This is not what you want if you're Sasha Banks. Becky Lynch could be closing on a victory. Becky Lynch rolling up. Oh no, she's rolling through. And oh my word, into the disarmer. Sasha Banks is in deep, deep trouble here. Is she going to tap out? No, she's able to slide on out of the hold. She found a way out of it. Now Sasha Banks is caught into the manhandle slam. Becky Lynch for the victory. She's going to do it. Heading to Elimination Chamber. No. Sasha Banks able to power out, showing why she's one of the former WWE Women's Champions here in Universe mode. But Becky Lynch can say the same thing, as now she's going into another armbar here. Not quite the disarmer, a little bit of a modified armbar. But she releases the hold as Sasha Banks almost completed a roll-up there. And now another reversal by Becky Lynch, big drop kick. Becky Lynch is coming out swinging here tonight. She wants to earn that spot at the Elimination Chamber. Now targeting the arm of Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks in deep, deep trouble as Becky Lynch is just looking to wear her down. And now Becky Lynch to the outside, but she crashes and burns. The suicide dive didn't connect. Sasha Banks saw it coming, and she was able to step on out of the way. Now Becky Lynch not about to allow Sasha Banks to remain in control of this one. Well, what a scrappy fight we have got on our hands here. Which one of these two superstars is going to head to that Elimination Chamber? Will it be Becky Lynch? Will it be Sasha Banks to join Charlotte Flair, Bayley and AJ Lee as Becky Lynch off the top rope, and she crashes and burns. Once again, may have connected with her head off the steel steps there. Maybe slightly concussed here. She seems a little bit dazed. But she's able to find a reversal, at least momentarily. Sasha Banks, though, striking back. And now looking to send Becky Lynch into the steel steps once again, but Becky Lynch able to find a reversal, or at least put the brakes on. The referee's count continues as these two brawl on the outside. A 5 count now, and now Becky Lynch trying to send Sasha Banks into the steel steps, but Sasha was the one to put the brakes on. Oh. And now these two going back and forth again inside the ring. Big forearm by Sasha Banks. Sasha Banks up. Into a Hurricane Rana, takes Becky Lynch down to the mat. Becky Lynch, you have to feel, is closer to the victory in this one. A big right hand, though, drops her to the floor. Sasha heading up to the top rope. Could she be thinking about that frog splash? Maybe she was, but Becky Lynch back to her feet into the Meteora. Going into the pin now is Sasha Banks for a massive victory over Becky Lynch, but no, a 1 count again. And the man, Becky Lynch, will not stay down. She knows what's at stake here. This could potentially be her last opportunity at heading to WrestleMania. Same could possibly be said for Sasha Banks as well. There's now Becky Lynch down on the canvas, and Sasha Banks here just looking to wear out the arms of Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch slow to her feet. And Sasha Banks just, oh my word, a big knee to the side of the head and up to the top rope again, but Becky Lynch wisely, once again heading out to the outside by double axe handle connecting. And Sasha Banks is determined. Back to the top rope again, perhaps for the frog splash, connecting. She was looking for it on numerous occasions. She connects with it, and now lining up Sasha into the bank statement. Is Becky Lynch going to tap out here? What a victory that would be for Sasha Banks. Becky Lynch in the middle of the ring, but Sasha releasing the hold. Now what's she got planned? Well, Becky Lynch finds a reversal, so it doesn't matter. Big swing and a miss by Becky Lynch. And now, oh my word, Sasha Banks is slammed down to the mat and into the pinfall. Becky Lynch to head to Elimination Chamber. She's going to do it. No, Sasha Banks is still in there. And Becky Lynch cannot believe it. But she remains on the offense. She's not about to give up here. As now she rolls to the outside. Probably a wise decision, as Sasha Banks was just starting to build a little bit of momentum there with a couple of reversals. And Sasha Banks paying homage to Eddie Guerrero. We saw the Three Amigos, the frog splash earlier on. Now looking to inflict as much damage as she can on the outside. Is she going to perhaps maybe try and take a count-out victory here, maybe? Becky Lynch just being stomped out here by Sasha Banks. And now Sasha Banks, oh my word, into a crossface here, a modified crossface. And Becky Lynch, though, is just able to fight on out of the hold. Well, the referee's count is continuing here, 6 count. And Becky Lynch rolls through, oh my word. Surely not, she's going for the disarmer. On the outside here, Sasha Banks going to tap out a 7 count. And she's broke the hold. Sasha Banks back to her feet, an 8 count. These two need to head back into the ring. I think Becky Lynch doesn't want to take a count out victory, or does she? A 9 count. Sasha Banks needs to hurry up. Is she going to make it? Oh my word. Just in time. She finds a reversal as well. Big right hand to Becky Lynch, and now into the cover. She feels like she's done enough here. Surely not. Is this it? No, Becky Lynch is able to power out, and Sasha Banks can't believe it. For some reason, she thought she had the match won here. Maybe that big right hand connected on the spot where Becky Lynch crashed into those steel steps earlier on. Perhaps that concussion is starting to pay its toll on Becky Lynch. There's Sasha Banks now. My word, just choking out Becky Lynch here. And Sasha Banks with the knees into the chest. And into the cover she goes again for the victory. A little bit desperate here, Sasha Banks, but she's done it. Sasha Banks is going to head to the Elimination Chamber, but what a war that was between these two. Neither woman wanted to lie down, but Sasha Banks is the woman who remains standing, and she will join that Elimination Chamber with Bayley, Charlotte Flair and AJ Lee in just a couple of weeks. And ladies and gentlemen, we move into the main event of the evening. We have the United States Champion out here, fresh off of his victory against Chad Gable at the Royal Rumble. But LA Knight is out here fighting champion. He has another open challenge here on Friday Night SmackDown. I'm not sure if that's a wise decision or not. This close to WrestleMania, to perhaps have an opponent that you're not prepared for. But LA Knight is just going to go grab a microphone here, and he has some words for the WWE Universe before he goes for this open challenge. Let's see what the megastar has got to say.
Let me talk to you. 2 weeks ago at the Royal Rumble, Chad Gable thought he was going to take this championship from me, but instead, he walked out empty-handed. And LA Knight walked out still holding this, the United States Championship. Yeah. Now, we're 2 weeks away from Elimination Chamber, and people keep asking me, what's next for LA Knight? Well, let me tell you what's next. More fighting, more winning, and more of me proving that I'm the best damn United States champion this company has seen in a long, long time. And since I'm a fighting champion, I'm not going to sit back and wait for a challenge. I'm going to make one. So right here, right now, I'm putting this title on the line in an open challenge. Anybody back there who thinks they got what it takes to step up to the megastar, get your ass out here and let's see what you got.
Well, he is here. It is Penta making his official debut on Friday Night SmackDown, answering the call of LA Knight and his open challenge for the United States Championship. So Penta made his debut in the Royal Rumble match just a couple of weeks ago, and clearly he has his eyes set on championship gold already, as he is looking to be the man to take the United States Championship away from LA Knight. And this close to WrestleMania, you have to think that if Penta was to maybe dethrone LA Knight here, he would have one hell of a chance of heading into WrestleMania as the United States Champion. So the man who has zero fear is here on Friday Night SmackDown. He's just staring a hole in the United States Champion there. I don't think LA Knight quite knows what he's in for. We could have a new United States Champion here tonight.
El Zero!
So LA Knight putting his title on the line against one of the best luchadors in the world. Penta has officially arrived on Friday Night SmackDown. Could he leave tonight with the championship around his waist? We're about to find out. What a main event we have for you this evening. So Penta looks ready to go. LA Knight looking a little bit startled, but can't quite go off that. It is early in the match, of course, but now LA Knight with Penta up on the ropes, and Penta with a reversal found there. And now Penta was looking for a springboard there perhaps, but LA Knight not about to allow him to fly around the ring. Probably a wise decision. Now just targeting the arms of Penta. And a big right hand by LA Knight, but Penta finds a reversal, fights his way out of the corner. Well, LA Knight just shoving Penta away there. Now Penta up onto the shoulders of LA Knight and driven down to the mat. Well, Penta also has to know what he's in for here tonight, because LA Knight could even be seen as World Championship material. He did, of course, hold that Money in the Bank briefcase. He's gone through a lot this year, which is why he holds that United States Championship so dear and so close to his heart. And now Penta struggling to get any offense in here. LA Knight really taking the fight to the luchador. And Penta up on the shoulder of LA Knight and hung up on that top rope. And now into the cover goes LA Knight, a little bit desperate here by the megastar. And a kick out found by Penta at a 1 count. Finds a reversal. Now LA Knight staying on the offense here, but a reversal found again by Penta. He's done his homework here. Yeah, and he really can't seem to get any offense in here, can Penta. Now LA Knight sent over the top rope. And Penta here just waiting for the United States champion. But Penta going to head to the outside. Just breaking up the count, it seems like there. And now Penta over the top rope, wiping out LA Knight. Well, perhaps he was teasing us, making us stay on our toes. We can't quite know what to expect from Penta at any given moment. My goodness, he's laying the smackdown on the United States champion outside the ring here. There's now Penta. Wow, he calls that the sacrifice. Just looking to dislocate the arm of the United States champion. LA Knight is in big trouble as he's sent back into the ring. And Penta taking his time on the outside. Heads back into the ring as well. Now just looking to stretch out the United States champion. The offense of Penta is so versatile and so different to any other opponent. Even if you would have had the chance to prepare for him, I'm not sure that you could. But a reversal found there by LA Knight. It looked like Penta may have been going for that Penta driver. But LA Knight was wiser to it. And now Penta off the ropes into a big elbow by the United States champion. And Penta now using the ropes to make his way back to his feet. A swing and a miss by both superstars. Penta back into the ring. Finds a reversal once again. This is exactly what Penta needs to do. He needs to use his speed and his quickness, and a big chop there in the corner by Penta as he drives LA Knight down to the canvas. And LA Knight doesn't quite know what's hit him. I thought that this could be the possibility of happening here. And now LA Knight on the bottom rope here. And what's Penta thinking? A huge drop kick to the jaw of LA Knight, and he could be out. This could be it. Penta, no, couldn't quite pin the United States champion. And a roll through there by Penta, as LA Knight was able to find a reversal. Now into the corner. And Penta sent into the ring post, shoulder first there. Now LA Knight just stomping away. That could be his new challenger for that United States Championship. But the question is, can LA Knight put him away here tonight into the cover? No, just a 1 count found again. And LA Knight looking a little bit frustrated, but trying to remain focused. Penta will not lie down easily. Big right hand there by LA Knight. And LA Knight could have Penta right where he wants him. LA Knight showing off his own athleticism up to the top rope. And then crashing down to the mat with a superplex. LA Knight may have hurt himself in the process, but I'm sure that he thinks that it's worth the risk. And now LA Knight closing in on the victory here. BFT connecting. And Penta could lose out on his opportunity. And he's able to kick out. Penta is somehow still in there. The BFT is usually a guaranteed victory for the megastar. But Penta is one man who is different to everyone else as he makes his way back to his feet. He finds a reversal, much needed. Now into the corner. And a big chop there and another kick as well to the head. And then just throwing LA Knight out of the corner. Penta is feeling it right now. He's feeding off this WWE Universe. And he's got the whole crowd chanting the Sierra Mero. And oh my word, Penta now with LA Knight up and drives him down to the mat. Now cranking on the arm and oh my god, no. Oh no. If you're LA Knight, you don't want to be in this position. Because Penta, once again, this time he's really got it cinched in. The sacrifice connecting. Trying to break the arm of the United States champion and into the pin for the victory. No, LA Knight is still in there. He's able to power out and just about hang into the match. But now Penta could be closing in on a victory. Penta driver connects. Penta for the United States Championship. Has he done it? No, LA Knight is still in there. Again, he's able to power out. And Penta this time off the springboard. Big body splash. Penta going back to his own culture. Going back to what he knows best. And now stomping away at the hand. The same arm that he used on that sacrifice. Getting the crowd behind him is Penta. He wants that United States Championship. Now again targeting that same arm. Trying to wear down the United States Champion. Now paying some homage to Eddie Guerrero as well as now Penta. I thought he may have been going for another suicide dive, but I guess he decided better of it. And now, again targeting that arm is Penta. Wise decision this by the challenger. He has the United States Champion on the ropes at the moment, to be honest. As the LA Knight's still clutching at that arm. He's in deep trouble. Because Penta could really be closing in on that victory. A big kick to the spine. I think LA Knight can probably feel the United States Championship slipping through his fingers right now. Because Penta is grinding through the gears, but LA Knight was just able to find that reversal. And now into a neck breaker, drops Penta on the back of his head. And now back to his feet, and oh my word, BFT connecting, Penta got caught, and this could be it for the victory. LA Knight, has he done it? No! Oh my god! A 1 count after the BFT. What is Penta made of? LA Knight is trying to shrug it off, but I think even he's shocked. My goodness. How on earth did Penta kick out at 1? He's already had 2 BFTs now. But now LA Knight looking for the megastar elbow, but he can't connect with it. The same arm that Penta's been working throughout this match. That's not going to bode well for the megastar. But he does find a reversal there in the corner. That could be exactly what he needs. Side Russian leg sweep as well. Well, what a match this is for the United States Championship in our main event. But the question is, who's going to walk out as the champion here tonight? Well and truly could be either one of these two. LA Knight takes Penta down to the mat again. And he looks to get the crowd behind him once more. The crowd just love this matchup right here. They love what they're seeing between these two. LA Knight back to the top rope. LA Knight going to fly, and he connects with the knee to the jaw. And that could be it. Is Penta down and out once and for all? No, he's still in there. Big kick out at 2. And a wise decision again to head to the outside. LA Knight now on the top rope into a double axe handle. Takes the challenger down. Well, Penta really showing that no fear mentality here tonight. Oh my god, no way. Penta into a Canadian destroyer or Mexican destroyer on the concrete floor outside the ring. LA Knight, he doesn't know where he is. And Penta looking to take advantage into the Penta driver. Oh my god, we got a new United States champion, surely. He's got to send him back into the ring, Penta. But he sent him into the steel steps, and that could cost him. Penta could have been moments away from victory there. LA Knight really struggling here. He doesn't seem to know where he is. As now Penta just takes the legs out from underneath the United States champion. LA Knight's in deep, deep trouble. Penta now looking to work on the other arm. Perhaps trying to take the arms out from the megastar. So that even if he is victorious here, he can't even hold his championship. And now, oh, BFT connecting! BFT for a third time, that's surely got to be it. LA Knight catching Penta off guard, and he's done it. Well, that's a massive victory for the megastar, but my word, was that close. Penta made one mistake on the outside. He didn't send the United States champion back into the ring. And ultimately, I think that's what's cost him here tonight, but I'm sure that's not the last we've seen of these two. So, ladies and gentlemen, as we look to close out the show, we have the new WWE Tag Team Champions out here. Putting on a brave face, it seems like. But you can see they're still banged up from that WWE Tag Team Championship match that they had last week against Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. And Xavier Woods especially was really put through the ringer in that one, as he suffered a package pile driver on the outside by Kevin Owens and was beaten down on numerous occasions by the sledgehammer at the hands of both Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. But the New Day are out here to celebrate their championship win. So Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston, let's see what they got to say to celebrate here.
We did it.
After everything we've been through, after getting torn apart, after bleeding, after feeling our bodies get pushed to the breaking point, we did it.
We stood across from two men who were more than willing to end our careers, and we still walked out as your WWE Tag Team Champions. But let me ask y'all something. Was it worth it?
Look at us, look at me, look at Woods. We can barely stand here right now. Every breath I take reminds me of what we went through. Every move I make, I feel like my body is screaming at me to just stop. And yet, all we get is people saying, oh, but at least you won. Oh, but you're the champs. Oh, but wasn't it all worth it?
Nah, it wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth it because the only thing people care about is what's next. Oh, New Day, what's next? Oh, New Day, who are you going to face next? Oh, New Day, and what are you going to do to celebrate? But y'all don't care that I damn near had my neck snapped in half. Y'all don't care that Kofi could barely crawl out of that match. Y'all just want to see us dance and joke and act like everything is all good. But it ain't all good.
Wait, what? Is it? It's Big E! And Big E is here, I guess, to join the celebrations with the New Day after the New Day finally won the WWE Tag Team Championships, and it seems like Big E is more than happy to join in the celebrations.
My brothers, my family, man, I gotta say, it is so good to see y'all finally back where you belong, on top of the tag team division, holding those titles. I mean, I know y'all went through hell to get here, but listen, this moment right here, this moment is special. And Woods, man, I gotta say, brother, I was worried about you, that package pile driver, that beating. Man, I've been there, and I know the pain you're feeling right now.
Oh, you know the pain I'm feeling? Is that right? Nah, E. Nah, you don't know. Because unlike you, I'm still here. I took that pile driver, I took that sledgehammer, and I still showed up. My neck can actually handle a little bit of pressure.
What?
Yeah, man. Let me ask you something. Why now? Why are you here now? Where were you when we were getting our asses kicked by Owens and Zayn? Where were you when Woods was getting his neck crushed on the outside? Where were you when we needed you? Oh, that's right. Sitting behind a desk. Playing company man. Being a corporate lapdog.
Nah, Kofi. That's not fair. You know why I wasn't there. You know why I wasn't cleared. You know how serious my injury was. Y'all know I wanted to be out here with you.
But you weren't, E. You sat back and watched. And the second we finally get back on top, the second we win these titles, suddenly, here you are. You're coming back. making your big return, trying to soak up our moment.
You waited, E. You waited for us to succeed so you could waltz back in and steal our shine. That's what this is really about, isn't it?
That's not what this is, man. I came out here because I love you guys, because I wanted to celebrate with my brothers.
You couldn't stand watching the new day rise without you.
We don't need you, E. Go back to your desk. Go back to your hospital bed. Go back to being corporate Big E. Because we don't need you anymore.